The West Bow, Edinburgh. In the heart of Edinburgh, in the bustling grass market full of old pubs and restaurants, is a street which joins the old town to the new, and has secret steps which will take you to Edinburgh Castle Hill, called the West Bow. The tall, looming buildings with their old stonework show how the structures stretched upwards to accommodate the growing city population. It extends onwards to the picturesque Victoria Street, which has become popular for its likeness to the street in Harry Potter, and its connections to witches, warlocks, and ghouls. One of the most terrifying stories of witchcraft from the West Bow is that of Major Thomas Weir. Weir was born in Lanark around 1600, serving as a lieutenant in the Puritan army, and later becoming a major defending the city in 1649. Outwardly, Weir appeared to be the epitome of respectability and devoutly religious. However, in his 70th year, he shocked all of society by revealing his life of depravity and sin. He was at first considered mad, but was ultimately arrested for incestuous relations with his sister and stepdaughter, fornication with maids, adultery, and even bestiality. Upon questioning, his sister Jean revealed years of abuse from Weir, up until she was 50 years old, but also made claims of sorcery, and that her and Weir had direct dealings with the devil. She had also claimed they had been transported by a spectral, fiery coach to Dalkeith, and been told news of war that would not reach Edinburgh for many days, and that Weir's carved staff was a magic wand. Weir was tried and sentenced to death by fire, and even in his final moments refused to repent to ministers. Some say they saw his staff writhing in the flames, as if alive. Jean was tried for witchcraft and found guilty on all counts, and sentenced to death. When she was brought to the scaffold, she shocked onlookers by tearing her clothes off and screaming obscenities. Weir's house was shut up and abandoned for over a century, and it was said his spectre haunted the building and surrounding area. A set of steps would confuse those walking upon them. Lights burned in empty buildings, and a mocking laughter could be heard at night. It was said that at midnight, a spectral coach pulled by 6 black horses would take the spirit of Weir and his sister down to hell. When the house was finally occupied, the couple lasted only 1 night. They woke to a ghastly animal apparition which stared at them from the end of their bed, before disappearing. Even after the demolition of the house, people reported seeing Jean's spirit, her face blackened and distorted, and the tap, tap, tap of the Major's staff echoing through the West Bow.